Hey,
Hi,
I'm Jules,
I'm Brionna.
and this
This is
is
Hot
Hot Mess
Mess
Sesh.
Sesh.
Welcome back to our second episode. If you did not watch our first one, definitely go ahead and check it out. That's a little bit more of an intro, a little bit more, just introducing ourselves.
Right.
But welcome back. If you are a reoccurring listener, definitely comment below anything you think we can improve, talk about, anything that you want to hear. Please let us know. This is definitely new to us,
Right.
so we want it to be the best that it can be.
Mm-hmm.
So this time we were a little more organized. We wrote down a few topics we wanted to discuss.
Right.
So I think we're ready to start. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first thing we wrote down was trends. So we decided that we're going to talk a little bit about what's going around on our For You pages and on TikTok and just in general, Instagram, anything like that.
Right.
So the trend I thought about automatically was Squishmallows.
Mm.
Brionna did not know what they were.
I had no idea what they were. When you said that, I was like, it's just a pillow with like a ladybug on it. Like
It's like literally so much more than that on TikTok. They're like blowing up right now and they're selling for a lot of money. People are like scalpers and they buy like 20 of them and then like sell them like for much higher prices, which is really annoying. But
so they're like, some of them are like limited edition and some or something.
yeah, like some of them are just rare and like people like collect them. I would say that like I did think I was going to collect them and I started collecting them and then I stopped. So like I do have a few, but I don't have like a crazy amount. Like I've seen videos on TikTok of people that have them everywhere, like covering their whole bed, like hanging from like hammocks in the ceiling. Not judging anyone for it. Listen, I think it's great to have a collection. I have a Nightmare Before Christmas collection, a big one. So I don't judge anybody. I just almost fell into that hype. So
yeah, you're good at collecting things though. Like you collect like books and stuff, and you're good. That's really good.
And like I started, but they're just really large and they take up a lot of room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
I
are.
mean, some
Really
of them
large.
are small, but
Yeah, but the big ones, like the hammocks and stuff, I wonder how much those cost.
yeah, they have like, I mean, you can get the hammocks on like Amazon, but people pay like a lot of money for Squishmallows. And I just feel like the hype is like slowly dying now.
Mm-hmm.
But like a month ago, you couldn't even find one. Like everybody was buying them, didn't care what they were, didn't care what animal, what fruit. It didn't matter. People were just buying them to buy them.
I think like quarantine helped them become popular.
Definitely, because they were nothing until TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, TikTok definitely helped them. Well,
yeah, like it like blew up TikTok. But on a scale from 1 to 10, do you think you would fall into the hype?
yeah, I just didn't see them on my For You page, but they're cute. You know, if they made a Harry Styles, what is it called, Squishmallow, I would definitely buy.
Hairstyle Squishmallow. I think that would sell out in like 3 minutes. But I think I'd be at like an 8. Because like I fell into it, but then I like recovered out of it and now like I don't collect them as much.
Mm-hmm. They're cute.
They are cute. My favorite one is my pig. Her name is Rosie.
Oh god. She's like a pig little thing or like Peppa Pig?
No, it's like a white pig with like gray spots.
Oh,
You can Google it if you have a computer open. Her name is Rosie. Like they all have names with like a little name tag on them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I like that one's my favorite. The rest I think I'm just gonna like give away. I know like some people that want some, so
$30. You got $30 for that?
I don't remember. I bought it at Learning Express like a long time ago.
Cute.
Yeah, that one's my favorite one. And my donkey too. Those are the only two I'm gonna keep. The rest I think I'm just gonna give away.
Yeah. I mean, they look cute for beds and like decoration.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think they're cute, but like it went from like a geared like for kids to like adults like actually going crazy and collecting them.
Adults, I can't.
Buy like 100 and then resell them. That's so annoying. I hate that.
That should be illegal.
It really should. Like it should. They shouldn't be able to sell it over a certain price, but you know.
Like if it's $30,
whatever.
they sell it for like $60.
I can't believe you said 0. Like, you wouldn't buy one single Squishmallow.
Unless it was a Harry Styles one, no.
I feel like you would. Come on, I'll give you
I
one of
probably
mine. You can
well,
have
if
one
you
of
give it
mine.
to me, I wouldn't lose it. If I bought it for myself, I would lose it. Definitely. I'm being serious. Yeah, but they're not that small. Are any of them like pocket size?
Yeah, there's every size. They go from like keychains to like
Maybe
huge.
I'll get a pocket one. Just keep it in my purse. Remember?
Yeah, you can get like a clip
Right.
one. They have like clips on them.
Are they just all?
I really want the manatee. That one's like one of the
Are they
rarest
all just
ones. Like
animals?
the stingray. No, they have fruits. And then like they had like collabs with like JoJo Siwa and Ryan's World.
Oh, that's nice. But
I mean, they were ugly
oh
though.
god. But you know how trends go; they come and go. So
Yeah, I feel like this is dying slowly though, because now it's not on my For You page as much as it was
I
before.
never
I don't know
saw it.
why it was all over it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that.
I didn't get TikTok that early when it first came out. I got it like honestly, like, maybe in May.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. It was just recent though.
Maybe I'm just not in with the trends. I don't know. Yeah, but they're cute. They're cute. I can see why you would buy them.
Yeah, I like mine.
Mm-hmm. They're cute. So any throwback trends you like?
Yeah, so the next thing we're going to talk about is throwback trends. And the one that I wanted to talk about was the low rise jeans. Because I know I can remember seeing Paris Hilton wearing the blue low rise jeans with a little tramp stamp showing. I know that was super popular. Lindsay Lohan. I'm sure everybody remembers
Adam
those.
Levine.
I think they were ugly.
Ugly?
I don't think I ever wear them.
For me, it's just not ugly. I just don't like them on me,
But like 2000s trends are coming back, like the small purses. I've seen a bunch of celebs with like this
Yeah,
little tiny shoulder bags. That was all like 2000s, and
it
I remember
was.
seeing it as a kid and
Just like how
wanting it.
just like how Crocs weren't really a thing, and now it's just back.
Okay, I remember like people getting made fun of for having Crocs, and now it's like, oh
Right.
my gosh.
Only
Now like,
only like nurses or people, in the medical stuff who wear Crocs.
yeah.
And
And
people,
now they have collabs with like Post Malone. KFC has a Croc.
really?
Yeah, they have
Cool.
Crocs. They like sold out, obviously, but they did have Crocs. I think I saw it somewhere. Instagram.
My sister Brionna, she has 2.
I don't have any Crocs, honestly.
I don't own any either.
I don't know. I don't think I could see myself wearing Crocs. I love my slides though, like my Nike slides. I love slides, but I don't think I can ever see myself wearing Crocs.
Right.
I mean, maybe I'd try them, but they just look so uncomfortable.
I don't know. She likes them because they kind of like slip on, slip off. I think they would kind of be like slides for you. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I'd try them maybe if like they got sent to me like from like a birthday gift or something, or like a Christmas gift, but I don't think I'd ever go out and spend $50 on Crocs.
Yeah. Give it 2 years to 4 years, it'll be out of the trends again.
Exactly, things are moving so quickly.
But some people own like 15 Crocs, so good luck to them.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
but
so
to me, I'm that person. Even if it's out of the trends, I'll still wear it. Like if I had Crocs and nobody was wearing them, I would wear them.
I would wear them too. Like I don't care trends.
Right.
Okay. So on a scale from 1 to 10, would you fall into low-rise jeans? I say a 2 or a 1 just because I'm a high-rise person all the way. I love my high-rise stuff. I don't even like normal rise. Like I have to have high-rise all the time. I can never imagine wearing low-rise.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What do you think? 1 or 2?
Yeah, I think my like high-waisted jeans. I like my high-waisted. I mean, the booty look good.
Yeah, I'm definitely high-waisted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is celeb drama. Here we go with the royal family. I know we're a little behind. I don't know what happened there, but we lost connection for a second. So I'll probably put our sponsorship like right between that break there. So
I guess
sorry about that, everyone.
It all worked out, Jules. Now you can put the sponsor.
Yeah, we'll put that in the middle while we were trying to figure everything out. But we were just about to talk about celeb drama, so it's funny that it ended right when we were getting into our new subject. So you didn't really miss anything. But Our next subject is going to be what is going on with the royal family. We are a few weeks late on talking about it, but it is something that we really feel strongly about and
For
we
real.
wanted to talk about.
But Jules,
So, do
before
you
you
want to
start,
talk about it
yes,
first?
please, Jules, know that I love the royal family. I love them. So esteemed and privileged. But Jules, let me ask you: have you ever watched The Crown on Netflix?
No, I honestly haven't.
You've heard of it though, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's
Mhm.
popular on
You
there.
got like Queen Elizabeth's life and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Meghan Markle, she's with Prince Harry, and they have a
Yeah,
beautiful son. And basically, now they left the royal family, and she was on
good for
Oprah's
them.
show on what's it called, Apple TV. She was on Oprah's show, and Meghan was spilling all the secrets, saying how they said they wouldn't protect her. Basically, if her son came out like darker skinned.
That's so terrible.
I know, but they said the Queen was nice. Actually, they didn't have anything bad to say about the Queen. I don't know if they were lying for their own protection, but they seemed like genuine.
Then who was it in the royal family that said
I
that
think it
about the
was like
baby?
her sister-in-law, Kate.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
See,
I
like
don't.
I just always gotten like a bad, like very like weird vibe from them, almost like a cult.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But
they just have this like culty vibe.
I think Kate's just jealous of Meghan, honestly.
I honestly don't know that much about it. I just definitely saw it trending like on Twitter and on Instagram about what happened with the baby, about the color and everything. How do you say that to a mother that's just having a baby that they won't have protection if their baby is dark? One, they have no control of that. Two, mind your business. Don't worry about what color the baby is. Don't
Right.
worry about what the baby's going to grow up to be, how the baby's
Mm-hmm.
going to learn, if it has any, problems, not just if the baby's dark. Like, that's terrible. That's such like a mean thing to say.
Right. Do you think if you were like in her shoes, you would have like left as well?
Yeah, I would definitely have let. I feel like they definitely went through a lot, and I feel like they were constantly under fire for everything they did, and all they wanted to do was be good parents and be good people. And I just feel like they constantly had this weight on their back, like to be different and to act different than they really wanted to. I think they're perfect for each other. I think they're great together. Like you could tell they really do love each other, and
Mm-hmm.
he's just so in love with her, and I just feel like their life will be more like happy and more like normal without the royal family.
I just honestly think they didn't like Megan just because she was black. That's what I think. They just didn't like her.
They probably didn't because of that, and that's just like such a sad thing to say. And especially how happy they were together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then you have the audacity to say something like that to her just because of that, like because of race. That's just such a terrible thing to do. How can you do that? Like, especially when he's so happy with her.
I know. I wonder what they do for like money now. Like, how do they make a living?
I mean, they're so famous.
Yeah, but like, you don't get checks for being famous. Like, how do they?
I mean, they probably get paid like Instagram, YouTube, any show that they're on.
Yeah,
Because they're
probably
still famous. Like, I mean, think about the Kardashians. I mean,
they were on the Kardashians.
I know, but like, no, I mean, like, think about them. They
Oh
didn't do
yeah,
that
that's
much and
true.
made money.
Well, probably. I'm sure the Oprah paid them well.
Yeah, I mean, because they spilt like everything that they could.
Mm-hmm.
You could just tell they had so much bottled up that they were just like,
Mm-hmm.
get it out there. Like, this needs to be seen. This needs to be known.
She's pregnant now. It's a girl.
Aw,
I can't wait.
that's so cute.
Take that,
So, how
royal
many kids are
family.
they gonna have in total? 3, 4?
This is their second.
Oh, really? I thought they
Mm-hmm.
had a baby girl.
I
Who
think
had the
I think
baby girl?
this is the one she's pregnant with. She had like a miscarriage before.
Oh,
But I didn't know the gender of that baby. But I know they have the son. I believe his name is Archie. Is it?
oh.
And then they have a daughter that's on the way. But she's pretty big, so I'm sure she's coming soon.
Yeah, like they just really needed to disconnect.
Mhm.
And I feel like they made a good choice, especially for their son and for the kid that's on the way now.
Plus, Megan was an actress, so if she wants to, she could just act again.
Yeah.
Like that
And she,
Kim.
they have just a lot going on right now, especially her being pregnant and everything. And I just feel like they probably make money in a different way and, they're happy and that's really what's important. And I just feel like you could definitely see the shift change in the media when they left. Like you could see how much happier they looked and the things they were doing once they left that were different.
Right. I think they're good people. Genuine, honest.
Yeah, I really do, and that's the difference between them and the royal family is like they look honest, they look like real, true people, they look like they're happy together. You see the other royal couples, and they just look miserable, like they look like they don't want to be there, and
They're
like
all
they
like,
look so
they're
like
like dried out.
yeah, and like they're not, and they have just this lively thing about them and their relationship that you can just tell they're meant to be and they're happy, and that's really important. That's always important in any relationship. And I just feel like disconnecting from the royal family was just such a good idea.
It was, and they're gonna do better things. Yeah, they should write a book. I would read it.
I think she will. I honestly feel like she will. I can't believe she hasn't yet.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she will. Definitely, I feel like Meghan will.
Maybe it's
That's
already in the
right, Meghan?
works or something. You know.
Yeah, it probably is.
I can't wait
Because
to see the
there's no
little
way.
girl. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the
Yeah,
little girl.
that's so cute. That's just an exciting time. And I just feel like they did the right thing, especially for their family.
Right. And Megan said also how she was like crying on her wedding day because of Kate. I don't know. I guess Kate said something rude to her as well.
I'm not surprised. I don't know. Kate just has like a bad rep right now. I think she needs to really get it together and get her priority straight. Stop worrying about other people. They're happy. They were gonna have a good day, especially on their wedding day. Don't put your nose into other people's business, regardless of who your siblings with. If like, why are you gonna bring other people down? Especially saying that. Yeah, I don't know who said that about the baby. If it came out darker, but like, come on, like they're about to have a kid, and that's what you're worried about. Like, how about like what kind of mental blockages it may have, or the trauma it might go through, no matter what. Like, why are you worried about skin color?
I have all of the things. Baby, there's
Yeah, it's just
so
all
many
exactly out of
diseases.
everything.
So many diseases in this world, and you worry about skin color.
Yeah, COVID, everything, and you're really worried about what color skin is. It's so sad.
Right. Honestly, I just think they're just winners, honestly. And I just think Kate's just mad because nobody likes Kate. Like, even when, before Megan, I just never knew of Kate. When Megan came, everyone was talking about Megan. Everybody.
Yeah, so like it moved her out of the spotlight, and I feel like that pissed her off.
It did.
Okay, so on to leaving that on a good note. We're happy for both of them. Screw the royal family and what they have to say about the baby because it's your baby. Be happy. Be happy the baby is healthy. Be happy the baby is a good weight, a good size. Worry about that. Don't worry about what color it is. You'll get to that. It'll grow up. It'll change. Its eye color will change. Everything like that. So don't ignore other people, and we'll leave that on a good note.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the next thing that we're going to talk about is our future goals.
Oh god, the future's so scary.
I know. It's something that is like a touchy subject for anybody, and like people like who talk about it, just like, oh, I want to be rich, I want to be
For
famous.
real.
But once you get into college, it's like a reality hit because you're like, what's next? Like, what do I do to get to that point where I'm comfortable with my life?
Yeah, I feel like high school is very like, oh, you do A B C D, and person number two, you do A B C D. But now in college, like you could do E F G, and Jules could do A B D, and then still be the same degree. It's just so confusing.
Yeah, because it's like one person who didn't go to college is making $200,000 a year. Meanwhile, the kid who did go to college is making $50,000 a year, and you don't know what to do because you're like, if I go to college, I might have a better chance of getting that good job, but that's never guaranteed because these people have no degree, have great jobs, and good for them. Good job. Like, because paying all this money for college is just ridiculous. I don't know who in their right mind thought that it was okay to make college $30,000 a year, but they need to be slapped in the face because that's just ridiculous.
For real. Nobody has that type of money. That's why I honestly suggest like you should go in community college before a big college just to know what you want to do in life.
Yeah, I don't regret my decision. I went to a university first. It was terrible. I hated it. I don't regret going to community college now.
I went to university as well. It was just very lonely. Like,
and it just makes you feel like less than. I don't know why. The vibes are just different at a university. I do not like universities.
mm-hmm.
Like, as of right now, obviously in the future I'll have to go to a university, but I really enjoy my community college right now. I really like it. I would never judge anybody for their college decision, whether they go to university or not. And the fact that people have the audacity to judge other people that have dropped out of college is just so upsetting, because you know, you can't judge anybody based on whether they went to college or not. You really can't, especially in today's world. People make money from doing nothing. And
Nothing.
then, exactly, I mean, like, people are sugar babies, people are strippers, and they work, no degree, and make a lot of money. Good for them.
Right.
Like,
Or even
good for you,
OnlyFans. They're
girl.
making like 6 figures a month.
Exactly. Like, I wish, like, good for you. If you do that, good for you. And then, like, but then you have people in college who are working their butts off and making minimum wage.
Yeah,
So, like,
but everyone has like these different passions, like in life. Some people,
yeah.
like, you have to be a doctor, you have to go to college, you know.
But, like, good for them. You know, if you're making a good amount of money, good for you. Don't listen to anybody. I hate when people judge people who are sugar babies and strippers, but then they make way less than them. Like, shut your mouth. If you make less than them, be quiet, because you have no room to talk. I wish I made that kind of
Right.
money doing that. Good for you. Good for your takeoff. You know, like,
So do you have like
awesome.
do you have like a dream career? You would be like, if you could like maybe you obviously boot yourself in a dream career, what would it be like right now?
I don't know, honestly. Like, I'm not the kind of person that likes to listen to, like, directions. Like, if I'm gonna do something, like, I want to do it my way.
Of
You know, like,
course.
I'm the kind of person that's like, I don't have a job right now, and, like, of course I've heard it 100 times. You know, why don't you have a job? I need to do this. Like, I just don't want to listen to anybody else. I don't want to follow directions. I just want to, like, run my own thing. Like, you know, I want to choose when I go to work. I want to choose when I open. You know, like, I don't want to have to be there at 7 in the morning.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm not.
Like, I want it to be my choice. You know, so I would like to run a business or something like that, or even, like, own, like, you know, own some type of business where I can make the
Maybe some kind of
rules.
real estate or something.
Yeah, like, real estate's a great option. The problem is it's very hit or miss.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to spend money to make money with real estate.
yeah, and that's just, like, a big risk too. And
I'm not really.
you know, I mean, risk comes with a lot of jobs, but
like, I'm not really a 9 to 5 person either. Or speaking because I've had 2 jobs in like 2 years. I worked at Burger King once, which is hard as heck because you have to listen to all the customers. You know, whatever the customer says is right, even though you really just want to lose your freaking mind. And I worked at CVS, which is another thing. You know, whatever the customer says is right, you just want to lose your mind. So I just like, I would like to have my own business or something. Like, that's so corny. Like, I want to be rich. I just want to be like sleep and like make money. You know.
I just want to be comfortable with where I am.
Yeah, have them comfortable.
Like, you know, like, teachers and stuff like that, they have to wake up at like 6 in the morning. Like,
They don't.
I just
Yeah.
terrible.
Even if you work in fast food, like people like, oh, I can work in fast food and make $600 a week. Yeah, you can. But guess what? If you don't go to work, you don't make no money. If you don't go to work,
exactly.
At least if you like own your own business, you sleep, you'll make money. You know.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to know exactly what you want to do in life. I just want the dream career, the white picket fence, a hubby, and nice little kids. That's all I want. Simple life. Very simple me. Simple. But, you know, like,
I just want to be comfortable.
Comfortable. Oh God, comfortable.
Yeah, like, I just want to be comfortable where I am. Like, I want to be able to wake up and know that I'm happy.
And know that your bills paid.
Yeah. Exactly. I know that my bills are paid. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't want to wake up and have to worry about, like, 8 bills on my table, you know, like, and I really feel for people that go through that. I really do. You know, I wish everybody, like, the best of luck in their lives. I'm sorry if you're going through something that's hard right now. You know, money just controls the world, and it's really sad that things are so expensive right now. It's so upsetting that groceries, one trip to the grocery store is like $200.
Heavy on.
You know, and I can't imagine feeding a family on, like, you know, on $50. And I really feel for these people, and I wish that there was more that the world can do. And the fact that the world is not changing, it's just crazy. Like, the prices are going up and people are still getting paid what they got paid before.
I know. Well, that's why I just hate when people are like, oh, I'm young now, like I'll go to school later. Do it while you're young. Like, go to school while you're young. Like, I know life happens, but I'm better suffer now in my freaking mom's house, not paying any bills, than be on my own at 25, stop paying bills and going to school. You know?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, definitely. I just really feel for anybody who's really going through it. And that's another thing we talked about in the first episode, is just having any help, therapy, talking to someone, talking to friends. It's really important to get that kind of things off your chest and talk about it, because you're not alone. Like, you're definitely not alone. People are really going through it right now. People are having trouble paying bills. They're having trouble getting to work. I can't believe how much gas is right now. I just feel really bad for these people.
I know.
Like, going to get gas the other day, like, it runs you like a lot of money.
Yeah, that's gonna be us one day.
And it's just so upsetting. Like, I just feel for people, and I hope that you set goals for yourself that will be beneficial and make you comfortable, because it's not about being rich. It's not about being, having 6 figures. It's not about that. It's about
being happy,
being comfortable with where you are. Exactly.
Like,
being comfortable. So wake up in the morning and saying, I'm comfortable, I'm happy with my family. And if you're going through anything with someone who is not treating you right, please get out of there. Don't waste your time.
I agree.
It's just like, if you ever seen the Jersey Shore, you saw Sam and Ron. Like, that was toxic from the beginning. And the fact that they stayed together that long just to break up in the end, don't do that to yourself. Look at how toxic it was.
7 years.
Could tell you. Yeah, and anybody could tell you that watched that show knew that they were never going to last.
Everyone.
And JWoww, I think, is getting a divorce now, too, because Roger was like, there's like abuse allegations against Roger. And it's like, everybody knew that, because there was an episode where he pushed her in the club, and like, everybody knew from then on that he probably wasn't a good person, but they still continue to be together. And that is,
well, I know,
I'm happy that they had a family, and I'm happy that she has her 2 beautiful kids. But it was just obvious from the beginning.
Well, I know in 2021 they are divorced now, Jules. I don't know if you know. She's engaged to like her younger boyfriend now.
No, I honestly just know about the divorce because I remember reading the allegations.
But that's another thing I don't like what people do. They just stick with someone just because they're comfortable with them. You gotta find new people, you know what I mean?
And that's really upsetting. If you're going through something right now where you are uncomfortable for any reason, please try your best to get out of there. Do not let it escalate. People let things escalate. People let people get too comfortable. If your significant other is putting their hands on you and going through like rage and puts their hands on you and then comes back an hour later and says they're sorry, it'll never happen again, and then they do it again the next day, it's time to go.
Even the first time is enough. Like, even with Sam and Ron.
Exactly. After the first time, that should have been a key thing. But I can understand if you're together for like 5 years, then it happens, like, okay, it's never happened before, and then it happens the next day, it's time to go. Because you're putting yourself in danger, you're putting your kids in danger, your pets in danger. Because if they can put their hands on you after so many years, who knows what else they can put their hands on.
Ron was together for like 7 years. Even season 1, you knew they weren't right for each other. You knew.
You just knew it. The way that they fought, he almost threw her bed off the balcony.
He like shoved her on the street and left her on the street when she was like drunk one time.
Exactly. If you really love somebody, you would not do that. I don't care what they say. I don't care. 7 years is nothing when you do that. That just like, that's a whole other level. And they even showed highlights of it, like in the last season of the Jersey Shore when they weren't fighting and like everything was okay. They only fought, I think, once, like the whole time.
No, like, disrespect to him, but if he has a chance now to get back with her, he would.
And she should be smart enough to be like, absolutely not. Because if he could rage like that and do that to her then, who knows what he did when the cameras weren't rolling.
She's engaged now, you know.
Good for her, because he was toxic. I liked Ron in the show, but he was not a good boyfriend. That's why
she didn't come on family vacation, because of him. Like,
good. She was smart, and he had like a full breakdown in like the 3rd or 4th episode about how he missed her. Meanwhile, his baby mama was at home,
pregnant as hell.
Pregnant.
Do you have a favorite season of like Jersey Shore? I want to talk about Jersey Shore.
I liked season 3.
I love season 3. Oh my god, you read my mind. That's when Gina came. and everything.
I love
And they're still
season 2,
hating
yeah.
Sam. But no offense, like in Sam's personality though, like season 2 and season 3 was kind of like bitchy though, to be honest.
Yeah, she did not have a good beginning season. She had a great last season, though. She had no issues last season. Her and Ron had one problem the whole time. That was it. Like, the whole season.
I know. I don't really watch the last season because that's kind of when they're already famous. You know, I like when, like, the old Jersey, like, you know.
Honestly, the last season wasn't that good because most of them had significant others. Snooki was pregnant, and it was just, like, Mike was sober. So, there was not a lot of, like,
yeah,
Mike
was sober. I almost forgot about that. Thank you for mentioning that. It was just like, but I like the way Mike turned out though. Cause at least his wife's having a baby now.
Yeah, he's just trying to better himself, and that's a great thing. But at the same time, like, it just made season 6 like suck.
And I never thought I would see Paulie in a relationship, and now he's in a relationship.
But he didn't have a relationship the first season of Family Vacation.
Yeah, but in the most current season, he has a relationship because him and Vinny did the show, the Vinny and Paula dating show on MTV, and he met like this African American
Nikki, right? She's gorgeous. She's so good.
I was like, one for the team, yes. One for the team.
Yeah, like I think everybody is in a relationship then.
But I was just so happy it was like a black woman. I was just like one for the team, yes.
Yeah, she's just so great. I love her. She's great for him.
I just didn't know Paulie's type, so I was just like, oh.
Yeah, Paulie didn't really have a type. I don't think.
He's not like a ill type person. He just, if he doesn't like you, he'll be nice to you and then just walk away, you know?
You know what's really funny? Our next topic was movie and TV recommendations, and here we are having a whole conversation about Jersey Shore. Definitely watch Jersey Shore. Definitely watch Family Vacation if you can. I loved it. Brionna loved it. Yeah. Any other show I would recommend is definitely Avatar.
Do you like Avatar or Legend of Korra better?
Avatar, definitely. If you do not like Avatar more than Legend of Korra, like there's something wrong with you.
Avatar goes by way faster than Legend of Korra.
Yeah, I watched both, like, so I could definitely agree with that.
Also, like Zuko's chasing me. It's like Zuko's on my team before you even look. But it's a good show.
Yeah, but like it was great.
Like Legend of Korra because it's like more of a colored girl and a female in Avatar. But Avatar's coming back, right?
Avatar's coming back, like a new season, or
season.
I'm gonna watch that. So.
Yeah, they're making like a new arc, new story arc, new everything. My 2 shows I listed for my favorite. I just love like business stuff, so I think it helps for anyone to watch this show on Hulu. I don't know if you've heard of it. It was Shark Tank. Yeah, I love Mr. Shark. I watch every episode. If someone comes in, I already know who they gotta deal with. That's how much I love Shark Tank. I watch every single episode. I was like, favorite show. I really want to start my own business. I was like, I need to learn what these words mean. The Shark Tank helped me with that. Plus, like another show I watched. I don't know if you heard of it. It's not. The show's done, but it's on Netflix. BoJack Horseman. Have you heard of that one?
Yes, I watched that
you did?
one.
Oh, you didn't tell me. Oh, I love.
We were just talking about Paradise PD before too. Yeah. They just came out with their new season.
It's like the grossness you didn't need, honestly, but you're obsessed with.
Yeah, it's like funny. Like it's like stupid funny. Big Mouth is another like stupid funny.
But this season just for Paradise PD, when you watch season 3, I swear it's better than the other seasons. I swear.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I'm in the middle of Family Vacation right now.
Are you one of those people when they watch one show, they have to like watch it and finish it first?
I mean, like I watch one show while I'm like relaxing, and then I watch another show while I'm like eating.
Usually when I'm relaxing, that's why I would listen to the podcast and stuff. And when I'm relaxing, that's why I'd watch like something like maybe I should rewatch Family Vacation because honestly, I forget some moments.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just. I really just love the Jersey Shore. I've been like binge watching it forever.
Yeah.
And obviously Rick and Morty, Bob's Burgers. Those are like 2 great shows. Then they have Solar Opposites season 2 just came out.
Season 1, but I've been watching it. You watch Solar Opposites?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Solar Opposites is like an alien show by the creators of Rick and Morty. It's only on Hulu though.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely not. Rick and Morty takes the plate forever. Nobody can change my mind.
It's a good like second place.
Yeah, well, Solar Opposites is just made by the people that made Rick and Morty. So like it has that like funny like adult like cartoon to it, but Rick and Morty will always
You know
be
what I
the
didn't like
best.
though about the first season of Jersey Shore Family Vacation? They were trying to be like young again, you know?
Yeah, and the problem with Family Vacation, and I love the characters, Snooki, JWoww, Polly. Everybody's great. Everybody's so awesome. I love them in the Jersey Shore, and I'll always love them. But
They're old.
they're like older. They have responsibilities, kids, wives, husbands, a house, and I just feel like
it gets better later in the
it could
season.
have been different.
Right. But
Like,
it's been so long, I didn't know where to go from here. Especially like with
yeah.
Angelina too. Like, they always bring her just for jokes, you know?
And then they bought that like
Yeah.
Sam
It's either you
doll.
like Angelina or you don't, you know?
I didn't like her vibes that much. I felt like she was very like I felt like she was just on the show
Who,
to be on the
Angelina?
show.
I mean, I would be too,
Yeah.
honestly, for the fame. Why not? But yeah, I see your point.
And she was just like, I mean, they're all still very pretty and like have that like Sam. I feel like still is the most like
Mm-hmm.
natural one out of all of them now. Like
Right.
currently, she's still like I don't think she has as much work as like Snooki and JWoww and definitely Angelina.
Definitely Angelina.
But I just feel like they were just a little
They went
too.
too hard with it.
I don't want to say old, but they just like they had lives, and then to pull them away from their families for that long, it just like there was more crying and more like I want to go home than like actually enjoying
Yeah, it just wasn't fun
themselves.
the first season, but then they got more into adulting in later seasons, and then it got better. Do you have a least favorite season of Jersey Shore?
Probably the
Thank
Italy
you,
season.
thank you. Oh my god, cringe, cringe, cringe. The
I did not like the
I
Italy
skip it every time I
season.
rewatch it. I skip it every time, especially when we were at the wall with Ron. That was a
With Mike.
cringe fight.
He thought it was like sheetrock. He didn't know it was
He thought he was gonna
concrete.
break through the wall. For what
I
though?
guess that's what he was intending
But
to
you did this for
do.
what? Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And then I don't know. My least favorite character is definitely Ron.
I
I'm
know.
sorry. Ron is like my
But
least
you know, I'm
favorite.
gonna say honestly, my least favorite character is kind of like Ron and Sam. I kind of put them as a pair. That's kind of what they were. But
Yeah.
they made that whole show though.
I just feel like Sam would have had such a better time. They both would have been better characters, better people, had a better time if they were not together from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They
sorry.
made that show though.
But like they just would have been happier and had a better time without each other. And I feel like if they had not been together from the beginning, they would have been better people throughout every season.
That's true. But remember,
and Ron would have had such a better time. He had like this build up anger all the time, and he would just lash it out on Sam
he was
all the
kind of
time.
abusive. You know, even with his baby mother, they were always on Instagram live fights too. And she called the police on him. He called the police on her.
But they just have like he just has this like built up rage that he takes out
I
on
just don't think he likes to
Sam,
be tied
and
down.
that he did take out on Sam, and now he's taking it out on
I
his
just don't
baby
think he likes to be
mama.
tied down. Like he has like responsibilities. Like in his head, he's still like in his 20s, you know.
Then why have a kid? Like, why not be smart? And why would you do that to yourself in the first place if you don't want to be tied down? Why would you hook up with somebody unprotected and then be in shock when you
I
have
don't
a
think they're
kid?
together anymore.
That's the responsibility
I don't
that
think
comes
they're
with that.
together anymore. I think she's actually in a new relationship.
Good for her. I mean, I love the show. I love Ron. I love Sam. I love all the characters. They're all great. But Ron just did not have his shit together, and I don't think he ever will.
He would be the one saying, "I'm done. I'm breaking up with you, Sam." Sam goes out and has fun. You're a whore. Why'd you go out? We're together. I'm like, you literally broke up with her 5 minutes before you hit the club. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like they were just messy.
I don't know why
They were
Sam
both
couldn't leave
messy.
him alone though. Because sometimes they'd be broken up and she would go to him. You know what I mean?
I just think like they were attached to each other because they were together so long. But as soon as she mentioned getting married is when Ron left, and then Ron had a kid with another girl. Like that's crazy because you broke up with Sam because you didn't want to be held down. Because she said she wanted to get married in like a few months, and he left. He got cold feet and left, and then went and had sex with another girl, got her pregnant, and then now
But it's
feels
not like you were
tied
like 21
down.
and she was 22 and she wanted to get married. You guys are both like entering your 30s. Like, what did you expect? You were together for 7 years. Like,
Yeah, you were just adult. It was just sad because he just acts like he's like above everyone else, like doesn't have responsibilities, and he has this like
He just
rage
want to be a pimp.
inside, like that he takes out on his
They just wanted to
girlfriends.
be a pimp. Trust me.
I remember season 6, Vinny and Polly popped their air mattress, and Ron took it out on Sam.
So wait, so
And I
Vinny,
was like,
I'm
what
sorry, so
did you
Vinny and Polly
do?
popped Ron's bed, or?
Yeah, like they like had this air mattress, and Sam pranked Polly and like all the boys and like locked them on the balcony or whatever. It's like a joke for like a few minutes. But then she let them out, obviously. But they, as like return, they were going to hide their air mattress. But on the way up the stairs, they popped it and they put it back like as like a joke, so it like just kept deflating. And Ron took it out on
What'd you say to
Sam.
her? Like, oh, why'd you do that?
Yeah, like he was like, "Why wouldn't you apologize?" And she was like, "What
It's
are
an
you
air
talking
mattress,
about?"
dumbass. Like, chill out.
Exactly, like just buy
Right.
a new
He
one.
always does stuff like that. But if he did it to her, he'd be like, oh, chill, it's a fucking joke. You know how he is.
Yeah, but I don't understand why Sam stayed with that. Like, Sam should have been like, no, like, you're not going to yell at me for something I didn't do. It's not my responsibility. And then she starts crying. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah,
he needs
she's
to grow up.
crying, he's
Leave him.
crying,
It's
someone's always
over.
crying.
Yeah, like, just leave him. Like, they should have left each other by season
You have a
6.
favorite Ron and Sam fight?
Probably the
On the
crazy
bed, and she
one
gets
where he
stuck onto
almost
the bed.
threw her bed
She gets
out.
stuck onto the bed, too.
That's, like, insane. How do you treat your significant other like that, regardless of whether you're in a fight
Yeah,
or
and then
not?
when she left, then he's like, oh, I miss her. That's the best thing that ever happened to me. How about you don't break her stuff? Hello.
And then in Italy too, they got back together one episode, and the next episode they're fighting again. Like, what the hell's going on? That was the episode where Mike just slammed his head in
He
the
like
wall or
fought
whatever.
Mike for just saying how drunk Ronnie was, just talking to girls. That's how you're gonna fight someone over that?
And then people in the house were literally begging them, like, please don't get back together. Like, you're literally killing us. Like, look look what's going on with Mike. And they still got back
And
together.
honestly, everyone was like, "Oh, we hate Mike. He's so toxic," and I don't want to talk to him. How you guys don't talk to Ron and Sam then? You know?
Yeah, like they're just like they were just toxic, and the fact that the toxicity was spreading to the other people in the house—that's how you know it's like too bad, like too much.
You know that rumor in Italy that Mike made that him and Snooki hooked up? Do you think it was true?
There's a lot of things that go through my head when it comes to that. I mean, definitely. I mean, it could be possible, but I definitely know that Snooki loved Gianni from the beginning.
I didn't really like him, but as long as she liked him, I
didn't. I honestly didn't like Gianni that much either.
Better.
Yeah, I think Vinny would have made a better pair with her. And then, like, in Family Vacation, she, like, gave him the cold shoulder for so long. But that happened years ago. Yeah. Like, get over it.
But I just think, like, her and Vinny were compatible. Like, I think with Gianni, she acted like a different person.
And did you know Vinny wasn't invited to
Mike
the wedding?
wasn't invited to her wedding, I don't think, either.
That's weird.
I think she hooked up with Mike. Just saying, I just think she did. I don't think, maybe it wasn't sex, maybe other things, maybe a kiss or something, but it's still the same thing. Like, I mean, it happened.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe it. I can definitely believe that it happened. There's just no evidence. Like, there's nothing. No cameras rolling.
Really
all you have is Mike's friend who was saying it happened.
But she really freaked out over a rumor, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
It's possible. I mean, there were cameras right there.
But we actually have a question for our audience. Do you think, comment below, let us know if you would like us to watch a movie every week and talk about it. If you guys think it would be boring or fun, or like, yes, give us a recommendation of a movie either on Hulu or Netflix or something that we can get to. And let us know if you would like to do a review. It would just be like a quick, like 20-minute thing where we talk about the movie, how we felt about it, and just kind of discuss what happened in it. If you think that that's something you'd be interested in, let us know below. Let us know what movie we should watch. And then every week we'll watch it and then post it on Sundays. We were thinking of posting every Sunday. Let us know what day you guys think. Maybe Saturday is better. We haven't really decided yet completely. We were thinking every Sunday, but it may change. So let us know down below. and we will talk about it and figure it out for you guys. This is definitely something we want to gear towards our audience.
Let us know if you guys like the Jersey Shore talk, because I like it. So maybe we could do more.
Yeah, if you like the Jersey Shore, let us know. This is something that we both really like. But we're willing to watch any movie you guys want to see us talk about. Yeah. We're willing to watch any TV show you guys want us to talk about.
A documentary.
We're really excited. We're just excited to get into it. And, you know, we will discuss anything you guys want. So that was our last topic we had for today. We just wanted some opinion from you guys. This is something we've planned for a while. And we just want to gear a lot of our topics towards our audience. So definitely give us any ideas, anything you guys want to see, talk about, any celeb drama you know of. We're willing to do the research. We're willing to watch anything you guys want to see. Right.
I guess that's the end.
And I think we're good.
That is the end. I guess that's the end.
Yeah, well, unless there's anything you want to add.
No.
Yeah, so this episode we did talk a lot about the Jersey Shore. We're sorry if it was like not something you're super interested in, but then let us know something you are interested in, something that we could look into. We would love to discuss anything you're interested in.
Or just questions about us.
I think we had a great episode.
Just questions about us, you know.
Yeah, ask questions. We definitely want to do an episode where we just answer questions that you guys might have or questions that we think of. So if there's a specific question you want to ask about us, anything, you know, personal, favorite, anything, or, you know, any routines you want to know about, just let us know. We're willing to talk about anything.
No matter what.
Yeah, so I think we're good for today. We really enjoyed this podcast. I really enjoyed this podcast. I really like talking about the Jersey Shore.
Wow. I talk about it for like hours and hours.
Yeah, but we won't talk about it anywhere because I know some people are not. Well, if you never heard Jersey
Shore, now you can watch it. So.
Yeah, definitely look it up. Even if you don't watch every single season, watch like some seasons, especially when they're in the Jersey Shore. The Miami and Italy ones you could skip; those are like But the Jersey Shore ones, they're at home, they're comfortable, and it's just like wild, and it's always such a great time to watch. So definitely look it up. And I think we're gonna wrap up our episode here. So I'm Jules, and this is Hot Mess Sesh. And we will see you guys next week.